Good morning. How are you today? Today we're going to talk a little bit about something that I really get a kick out of, sea turtles. So if any of you have never seen a sea turtle, oh my Lord, they get so big. But one thing about them is how they move and how they breathe air and then go down under for a very long time. So their breathing is pretty interesting. And what happened is their shells became flatter to make them swim better, and that happened about 150 million years ago. And the environment changed, and the turtles adapted. There's 5 main sea turtles, and if you ever get a chance to see them, they're pretty interesting. I know on Sanibel Island, there's a place called MacArthur Park, and they have all about the different sea turtles that are down there and how they lay their eggs and they make their nests in the sand. And that's about how big those are. You can see he's holding them. But the little ones go and they have to find their way back to the sea. So it's a lot of predators along the way. But yeah, you can see they've come in all sizes and shapes. So as we move through today, we're going to do a posture that is called the turtle. And we'll be doing other things that maybe turtles do. And so let's get moving. All right. To your mats. Oh, Kitty has joined us today, I see. So we may be doing some cat moves too today. Hi, Kitty. You gonna let me teach today? Are you gonna teach with us? What are you gonna do? I guess Kitty's gonna hang with us. Okay, it's still over. So let's start today first just by sitting cross-legged. I want each of you to sit up tall, give me a smile. Taking a nice deep breath through your nose and then let it go out through your mouth. And again, another deep breath in through your nose and let it go out through your mouth. And once again, a deep breath in through your nose, fill up your rib cage and let it go out through your mouth. We're going to begin by taking a shoulder to our knee and looking behind us. Oh, just stretching through our backs. Circling around, let's take a knee to our shoulder. Look behind us. Let's do that again. Circle around and bring a knee down to your shoulder, shoulder to knee. And once again, circling around, let's come down and bring a shoulder to your knee. And bring it around. You're gonna work with us today while you're stretching out your leg. Okay. So let's stretch out our legs. Bring one leg down and bring one leg down inside of you. Okay. Take your fingers down to the earth. Lift up to the sky. Turn and stretch towards your toes. Both hands down, pressing your knee down, stretching down. And then let's lift up and put a hand behind us. And let's reach up to the sky and stretch behind us. And come down. Let's do that again. Let's turn and take our breastbone down towards our leg and reach and stretch down. And then let's reach behind us and stretch up back behind us and hold. And come on down. Let's do the other side, okay? So bring that leg in, take the other leg out. Oh, those birds are really chirping today too. We have like all kinds of animals around us today. So let's turn, breastbone towards our femur, reach down, stretch towards our toes and hold. Really feel that stretch up through your shoulders, all the way through. And then bring your hand behind you, reach around, reach behind you, stretch up and hold. And let's do that again. Come down, turn, reach towards your toes, press down through your knees. Feel that beautiful stretch. And then let's reach back behind us, sweep up, sweep over, and stretch. And now, let's try this. Turtle. Let's bring our hands down under. Take our back, take our chin to our chest, walk our hands back, round our back, and we're doing what's called the turtle. We can feel a lot going on there. You can put your feet together, step down a little further, and then bring it back up. We'll be doing the turtle again sometime during the day today while we're doing our classes. So take it out. You're making a big diamond with your legs, sitting up tall. Take a nice deep breath, come down to your toes, put your elbows in, and round out your back. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on up. Let's take and bring those legs up now and put our toes together. Okay? We're going to reach towards our toes and we're going to lift the sky and hold. We're going to reach towards our toes and lift to the sky and hold and reach to our toes and lift to the sky and hold and come down and give ourselves a nice big hug and round out our backs, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So now we're going to open up both legs, one to one side, one to the other, and press. And then we're going to walk down and bring our hands down. Feel that pull through your inner thighs. Feel it through your lower back. And then we're going to walk our hands out to our toes and stretch. Tuck our chin down and stretch through. Walk your hands out. Stretch through. Walk your hands back. And now bring your legs out in front. Put your hands beside you and we're going to press up with our hips to the sky, reaching up and stretching. Taking up a nice deep breath as we hold and then bring ourselves down and put our hands next to us. We're going to bring in our leg, our knee in above our knee, press down to our knee, take our hands to the side again, lift up. This is called half staff. We're going to go down towards our toes and stretch. We're going to lift back up and breathe and bring it back down. We're going to take that same bent leg and we're going to bring it up over our other knee. And we're going to turn around and look behind us. Are you twisting too, kitty? Are you twisting too? Take a nice deep breath in and bring it around. We're going to take our other leg down, bring up our other leg, sit up tall, reach to the sky, and stretch. We're going to breathe in and take it down. We're going to take that same leg that's bent. We're going to bring it up over. And we're going to turn and twist. And look over our back and press up and over. And we're going to give ourselves a big hug. Taking a nice deep breath. And release that breath all the way out. Okay, so let's come to the front of our mats. Let's come to the front of our mats and bring in our heels close and take a nice deep breath through our nose. We're going to do something called roll like a ball, and that's what we're going to do. tuck in, and then we're going to roll back, roll up, rebalance, and hold. We're going to roll back, roll up, rebalance, and hold. One more time, rolling on our backs, up, rebalance, and hold. And then we're going to take our legs out, and we're going to reach to them. If that's too hard, put your hands behind you. No worries. You can just do that. But if you can, let's go into half boat and tap down and lift and tap down and lift. And breathe through your nose and release that breath out. Tap down and lift, tap down and lift. Breathe in deeply and release the breath out and hold. Take in a nice deep breath and lower yourself down to your mat. Bring your knees into your chest, cross your ankles, grab your big toes, and rock side to side, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Next, what we're going to do is called an inversion. And an inversion is anytime your legs go above your head. So just get your legs above your head. It gives them a rest, gives the valves a rest. It lets the blood flow down through your legs. You can never take your legs up against the wall if you want to relax. It's a great way to get the blood flowing back down through your legs. So while we're up here, we're just going to make little circles, and we're going to massage what's called our sacrum. Back, down in the lower part of your back, behind your hips, all the way around. Just nice little circles. We're going to stop at the top, and we're going to circle back around, taking nice little circles. Breathing in. Our breath is so important. Nice deep breaths in, nice deep breaths out. And now we're going to do what's called single straight leg stretches. We're going to hold on to one leg, and we're going to bring another leg down and tuck up. And we're going to bring that leg in for two, and we're going to switch for two. And we're going to bring a leg in for two, and we're going to switch for two. Breathing in, getting rid of the breath. Breathing in, getting rid of the breath. And let's do that one more time. Breathing in and getting rid of the breath, and bringing both knees into your chest. Wiggling your toes, breathing through your nose, and let's build bridges now. Because remember, those turtles live in the water and they need bridges. Bridges go over the water to connect the land. And so remember, the sea turtles we talked about, they need the water, they need the land. So bring your heels down. Press in, tickle the backs of your heels with your fingers so you know that your feet are close enough to you. Tuck your shoulders in, and we're going to raise those hips up high. Take them high to the sky. So you don't even want to, when you look, you don't want to see your knees. Your hips are raised that high. And then we're going to reach our fingers to the sky. And we're going to take them all the way back behind us and stretch as we keep those hips lifted up. We're going to breathe back up and stretch to the sky, and we're going to take everything back down. And then we're going to bring our knees into our chest, tuck ourselves into a little ball, and we're going to open up wide and bring it all in. This is called a double leg stretch. We're going to open up wide and bring everything in. And your moms and your dads, everybody can do this with you. Bring it back in. Your grandmas and grandpas can do it too. It's good for everybody. Tickle the backs of your heels, tuck in your shoulders, lift up your hips to the sky. Breathe into it, reach to the sky, take it back and stretch. Working your bones and your muscles, all the good stuff that makes your body work. Bring your knees in. It's just as important to do things slow, to stretch, as it is to get that cardio and work your heart fast. But this is important, that you stretch your body and take your time, and you don't rip those muscles or rip into it. Just nice and stretch, letting the muscles move, letting the bones move. Wiggle your toes, take a nice deep breath through your nose, and then bring your feet down to either side of your mat. Open up your arms wide. We're going to let our knees fall over to one side and our head to another. We're going to breathe deeply and let our knees fall to one side and our head another. We're going to breathe deeply, let the knees fall to one side and to the other. And breathe deeply and let your knees fall to the other side. And now we're going to do a single leg stretch. And the way we do that is we bring a knee into our chest. We're going to put a hand on the inside of our knee and the outside of our ankle. Tuck up our chin and we're going to extend the other leg out in front of us. So we're bringing one knee in and then we're going to switch and bring the other in. And we're going to breathe in through our nose and breathe out through our mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring both knees to your chest. Wiggle your toes. Take a nice deep breath through your nose again. And let it all out. Let's grab from behind our knees and roll ourselves up. And take our thumbs and put them behind us. Press our shoulders open and take our legs up. We're going to do the scissors now as we point, point, and flex, flex. We're going to point, point, and flex, flex. Point, point, and flex, flex, and point, point, and flex, flex. Come on up, give yourself a hug. So Kitty, what do you think? Kitty, you think we should do a cat? I think we should do the cat and cow. What do you think? So come on over. Let's go on all fours. And we're going to spread our fingers wide. And our knees are shoulder length apart. And we're going to lift our head and lift our tail as we go into a cow. And then we're going to pull our navel up with us as we go into cat. And we're going to scoop down into cow. And we're going to press up into cat. And once again, scoop down into cow. And up into cat. And we're going to hold our back nice and neutral, taking in a deep breath, keeping that back nice and straight. We're going to do a spinal stretch next. So take your leg out, press through your heel, and lift up your leg behind you, and reach your hand in front of you. Line it all up. Take a nice deep breath, and then bring it down. Let's do the other side. Take out the foot, press through your heel. Reach up behind you, reach out in front of you, line it up, and bring it down. And so now we're going to add that all together. We're going to take our leg out, press. We're going to bring our hand out, lift, and do what's called bird dog. Bring in the knee, elbow, stretch. Bring in the knee, elbow, stretch. Bring in the knee and elbow and stretch and hold. Bring it down. Your knees are a little wider than your shoulders. We're going to put our toes together and go back into a child's pose and walk our fingers out and stretch our spine. Taking in a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's scoop up and do another cow. And let's press up and do another cat. And then let's neutralize our backs. Let's take our foot out, press through our heel, lift up behind us, reach out in front of us, bring our knee into our elbow and stretch, bring our knee into our elbow and stretch, and bring our knee into our elbow, stretch and hold. Bring it down. Your knees are a little wider than your shoulders. Tuck your toes together and back you go. Walk your fingers out and stretch. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. Come back up into tabletop. We're going to stretch through our hip now, so bring your right knee up and slide your leg back. We're going into pigeon. We're going to hold. Try to bring that leg up in the front and take the leg back to the back. Take a nice deep breath. Bring it down to your forearms if you can. Take a nice deep breath, make a pillow with your hands, and bring your forehead down. Breathe in and breathe out. Press up with both hands. Put your hands beside you. Bring your knee back. Put your toes together. Press back into your child's pose. Walk your fingers out. Stretch. Come back up into table. You're going to take the opposite knee up now. Put it outside your wrist. Turn your leg parallel to the top of your mat and walk your leg back. Drop your shoulders down. Stretch through. Take a nice deep breath in. Come down to your forearms if you can. Stretch a little deeper. We're opening up that hip. Make a pillow with your hands. Bring your forehead down if you can. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. Press down on both hands. Come up. Put your hand on either side. Slide your legs back. Make sure your knees are shoulder length apart. Put your toes together. And come back and stretch. Come back up into tabletop. Bring a knee in and bring yourself around. So take a deep breath in again and put your heels together and point your toes out and put them flat onto your mat. Take in that nice deep breath. And now let your knees drop. Bring your heels in close. Put the soles of your feet together. Sit up tall and flutter as we do a butterfly. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Now, Kitty likes butterfly. Hi, kitty, kitty. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your knees together. Come on back, onto your back, and bring your knees into your chest. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to do something now called a reverse crunch. We're going to put our hands to the side. We're going to tap our toes down, and we're going to lift up. Tap our toes down and lift up. Tap our toes down. We're going to do 2 more of them. Tap your toes down, lift up, and tap your toes down and lift up. Bring your knees down. Take a nice deep breath through your nose. Take your arms behind you and stretch. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to lift up, bring our hands down beside us. We're going to bring an ankle over a knee and press that knee open. We're going to push back and take our leg to the sky. We're going to grab our foot, wrap our arm around, bring that leg in, look at that triangle we made and take our foot down, point it, and lift it. Take our leg down. And so we're pulling this leg in and we're working the other leg down, point, and lift it again. Take it down, point, and lift. Pull that leg in close. Bring your knees together. Take a nice deep breath, wiggle your toes, and put the other leg down. Take your ankle, push your knee open, press back. Wrap around your foot, wrap around your leg. Take that leg up to the sky, bring that leg in, hold, press down, point, and lift. Again, press down, point, and lift. Again, press down, point, and lift. One more time. Press down, point, and lift. Bring both knees in. Wiggle your toes. Take a nice deep breath through your nose. Gather from behind and roll yourself up. Let's take our legs out wide again. Let's sit up tall and press our shoulders down. We're going to turn and we're going to slice off by the little toe and the little finger. Lift up our hand behind us and hold. We're going to breathe in, we're going to turn, we're going to slice down and hold. We're going to breathe in, we're going to turn, we're going to slice down and hold. And we're going to breathe in and turn and slice down and hold. We're going to do that one more time as we lift up, turn, slice and hold. And we're going to breathe, and we're going to turn, and we're going to slice down and hold. We're going to breathe to our center, wiggle our toes, and take a nice deep breath in and bring our legs in front of us. We're going to reach forward, and then we're going to open with our arms wide. And we're going to turn and press 1, 2, 3. Breathe to your center, turn and press 1, 2, 3. Breathe to your center, turn, press 1, 2, 3. And breathe and press to your center, 1, 2, 3. Lift up to the sky, stretch, and reach down to your toes and stretch. Nice, beautiful, smooth moves. Wiggle your toes, taking a nice deep breath through your nose, and let the air all the way out through your body. Okay, let's bend our knees. And we're going to tuck our chin and pull our navel back, and we're going to scoop back to our fingertips or by our knees. We're going to cross our arms in front of us, and we're going to pull up. And we're going to take our hands, and we're going to scoop back. We're going to cross our arms in front of us, and we're going to pull up. We're going to take our hands, and we're going to scoop back. We're going to cross our arms and pull up. One more time, take our hands and scoop back. Hold it there. Take a nice deep breath in. Release the breath out. Lower down. Reach your hands and stretch with your fingers and your toes like somebody's pulling you in 2 different directions. Breathing in, and now breathing all the way out. Bring your hands down beside you. Bring in your knees again. Taking a nice deep breath, tilt your pelvis up. You're going to press your back down into the mat and bring your knees into your chest. Again, taking a nice deep breath in. We're going to gather behind, roll ourselves up, and now that we have our hips open a little bit, we're going to take one leg out, bring the other leg up, grab our foot, grab in, and we're going to rock the baby. Just rock back and forth, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, opening up that hip a little bit more. Just rock that baby. And then we're going to take that leg down, and we're going to bring the other leg up and grab our foot and grab around our knee. Bring it close to our chest, sit up tall, and rock the baby again. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And bringing our legs back in. So let's take our heels together and put them out. And let's reach down through again. Turn our hands down. Bring our head down. And feel that pull in the back as we do the turtle. One more time. Doing that turtle. Breathing in, just feel the pull in your back. And taking a nice deep breath. Let's bring ourselves around onto our knees again. And hold. Taking a nice deep breath, spread your fingers wide, tuck under your toes, and come down. Press back, lift up, and we're into dolphin. And the dolphins swim with the sea turtles. So let's press down to our heels. Trying to find a lot of those ocean animals today. Walk it out. Lift it up. You're in low plank. You're going to hold for a moment. This is a strength move. So if you need to bring your knees down, do so. But then press back and press through your heels and hold that plank if you can. And then lower down. Open up your fingers. Take a nice deep breath through your nose. Lower your chin to your chest. Roll over to one shoulder. We're going to make a big Mr. Smiley with our neck. So take it down, look over the other shoulder. Bring it down, look over one shoulder, and take it down and look over the other. Hi, Kitty. Are you going to stretch today? Thank you for joining us. So taking a nice deep breath and lower down. We're going to put one hand on top of the other, put our head down. Now we're going to press up in the front. Our elbows are bent, and that's good. We don't want to hyperextend. And we're going to go back down. And we're going to press up again and compress our back. And we're going to go back down. Last time, pressing in, coming up, holding, putting our elbows underneath, spreading our fingers down, sliding ourselves down and putting our hands underneath of our shoulders, tucking our toes under. We're going to lift ourselves up into a high plank and bring a knee in and bring a knee in and walk our hands back. We're going to take a nice deep breath as we reach to the sky, stretch through our fingers, and bring it back down. Let's do that again. Reach to the sky, stretch through your fingers, turn, face me, grab your heel, reach back and stretch. Oh, Kitty's stretching too. Lift up, reach, bring it down, lift up to the sky, stretch, turn, grab your heel, take it back, stretch, bring it up, lots of stretching today, and bring it down. Let's press back, lift back into downward facing dog. Walk the dog, knee in, heel down, knee in, heel down, knee in, heel down, knee in, heel down. Roll up on your toes, press back to your heels, bend your knees, walk to your hands, fold, come on up, and bring your hands into heart center. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and release the breath all the way out. Bring your hands down to your side, face your hands forward, your feet are shoulder length apart. We're in mountain pose. Taking a nice deep breath, reach to the sky, stretch, and bring your hands down to your side. Let's take our toes and open up. Press them to either side of our mat. Taking a nice deep breath and move into Starfish. Our hands are out. Our legs are out. We're in Starfish. Press your shoulders back. We're going to come down and we're going to lift up. We're going to come down and we're going to lift up. And again, we're going to come down and we're going to lift up. And then we're going to breathe in and take it around and breathe in and take it around and breathe in and take it around. And make sure every single one of you does a random act of kindness today. Do something good for somebody, okay? Bring it down. And we've done a lot of moves today. And if you get a chance, read up on the sea turtles. They're very interesting how they work. I hope to see you all next week. We'll talk about something else that's interesting, and we'll do some more kids' moves. Okay, thank you for joining me today. And if I can find this little arrow, there we go. We'll see.